Well, defending champions Barbados Lumber Company LSC were handed their second straight defeat when they went down to KFC Orange 3 Pylons in the Cooperatives General Insurance BABA Premier League, which continued last evening at the BCC gym. LSC were without some key players, and Pylons took advantage, walking away with the victory but still remain fourth in the standings. Also in winners' row last night were Barbados Hilton Resort Warriors, who trounced the Combined School Tridents 105-78. Leading the way for Warriors, Justin Powell and Jamar Headley both scoring 30 points. Ricardo Toussaint also added 18. For Tridents, Rashid Maynard scored 26, while Kemar Ben had 11. Meanwhile, Pan American International Insurance Warrens defeated Burger King Clapham Bulls by 18 points. And in the final game of the night, Station Hill Cavaliers got home over St. John Sonics by 10 points, 73-63, with Darren Hunt, Jason Smith and Dwayne Kelman all scoring 13 points. For Sonics, Jamar King led with 14, while Stefan Clark and Romain Lovell both had 12. CBC's Akeem Klinkett reports on two of the games played last evening.
We get this one started with Warriors in the block on the attack. Brandon Hope finds Dario Kamabach in transition, and it's go time. Slam dunk for 2 of his 10 points. Bulls turn on the offensive end. Killam Phillips finds Sean Paris, who turns, lines up the shot, and it's good. He had a game-high 14 points. Back the other way, the battle of the big men. Paris versus Pearson Griffith. Griffith goes to work, banking it in. That's 2 of his team-high 11 points. Punch for punch in this game. Captain Raheem Gibbons finds a lane, glides through, and releases the floater. Bulls then come good on defense. Jay Harris with the interception, then takes it down the court in a blink of an eye for the big boom. But Warren still led at the half, 44-31, as Shane Whitaker comes good with the fake and drains the floater. Change of direction, and Bulls came out with blood in their eyes. Andre Eiffel driving and finishing with the left-hand layup off the board. But Warriors were looking to keep their lead intact. Greg Springer getting 2 of his 10 points as he is escorted to the rim by Phillips for the layup. Griffith then puts the moves on Paris, posting up and finds room for the hook shot. Griffith went to the bench and Paris took advantage, hitting the J with the hand in his face. But on the offensive end, it didn't matter who the big man was. Buckets were still coming as Akindele Licorice gets the tough shot down the drain. Warriors closing out this one with ease, winning 78-60. Next game, LSC in the yellow versus Pylons. Keith Burkett gets it rolling with the fadeaway jumper off one leg. Pylons on the attack. Zahir Matara finds Junior Moore with the pick and roll. He flies in with the layup to finish off the move. He had 11 on the night. Back the opposite direction, Burkett finds Adrian Allman, who has the hot hands. He lets it fly to rattle it in for the triple. Pylons not letting LSC go. Charles Vanderpool being tough in the paint, rolls it in. 14 points in this encounter. Pylons on the move again. Ian Alexander, 1-2 drive and the hook. That's 2 of his 11 points. The veteran Matara then goes coast to coast, banking it in for 2 of his 11 points, along with the extra shot as Pylons went into the half, up 42-35. On the restart, Pylons picked up where they left off. Darian Hurley gets free and hits the tray. Money, team high 18 points. LSC looking to tie it up. Andre Bodu goes into his arsenal and pulls out the moves. Hits the J here for 2 of his 12 points. LSC fighting back. Inbound pass to John Jones, full speed to the hole, banking it in, game high 21 points, also collecting 9 rebounds as well. But Pylons weren't going to allow that. Hurley in the paint, puts up the tough shot and it goes down. LSC trying to stay in there. Jones, the main man, spin move, uses the board to get the points this time. But Pylons seized control of the moment and took advantage. Hurley breaks away and brings some fireworks. Then Matara gets fancy through the legs and the pass to Moore, who completes the move with the uncontested layup as Pylons would walk away with the W, 86-68. Akeem Klinkett, CBC Sports.
Thanks, Akeem. More sports coming up after the break. Welcome back to Sports Night. Lucky Horseshoe SY Adams Welches are the champions of the St. Thomas Cricket Tournament after defeating Steve Building Works Welchman Hall Colts with 26 runs in the finals played at Lears yesterday. Sending to bat, Welch's recovered from 59 for 9 to end on 173 all out in a rain-reduced 30-over game. Joshua Drake top scored with 61 in a 10th wicket partnership of 114 with player of the match Omar Francis, who ended up beaten on 51. Paz Emilian was the pick of the bowlers, ending with 4 for 28, while skipper Diego Stewart took 4 for 30. CBC's Kamal Haynes reports on those highlights.
Welch's in deep trouble on 41 for 4 at this stage, and matters only got worse. Kamal Sealy trapped leg before wicket off Pius Emilian for 1, 41 for 5. Rashid Edwin, the new batsman, and Emilian sends him back to the pavilion for a golden duck to be on a hat-trick, 41 for 6. Problems galore for Welch's, and they kept on mounting. Ashley Nurse, searching for runs, finds the man at cover to go off the bowling of Diego Stewart for 2, 45 for 7 in the 9th over. Ryan Nurse, the new man in, and he makes his presence felt, driving Stewart to the long-on boundary to bring up his first 4. He too would go shortly after. Emilian strikes again. Nurse, LBW for 5. Welch's now 51 for 8. And the wickets kept falling. Omar Marshall bowled for a duck as Emilian picks up his 4th, 59 for 9. With nothing now to lose, number 4 batsman Joshua Drake decides to go big, driving Steve Pinder for the first 6 of the game. And Omar Phillips chipped in, a bit lucky in this instance, edging Nicholas Curtin behind for 4. Then driving big over long off for a massive 6 to take the score to 87 for 9. Dwayne Yearwood brought into the attack to break up this big last wicket stand, but Drake's top edges over Gully to bring up 4 more. And the runs kept flowing. Drake adds another 6 to his name, driving over long on to move the score to 124 for 9. Welch's took the runs as they came. Francis edges to the long stop boundary to add 4 more. Then puts away a full toss by Kevin Evelyn straight down the ground to move to 39. Evelyn, getting his line wrong once more, gets driven beautifully through cover point for 4 runs. The 100-run partnership came with a big 6. Drake spanks Evelyn over long on. Top shot, 159 for 9. Welchman Hall eventually found the final wicket. Drake, searching for another 6, gets caught at cover as Welch's end their innings on 173 all out to set a target of 174 for Welchman Hall to win. Kamal Haynes, CBC Sports.